Hi guys, it's Nikki and Max here, who's probably going to be very vocal through this live. I wanted to leave a little message. I work with so many corporates and with so many amazing people, but there's a message that not everyone is able to do the work, or not everyone feels like doing the work and has the capacity to look at kind of evolution or self-leadership and all those things. And especially now, the world is more out of control than ever. Like, I have never seen the amount of people that just want to opt out. They're burnt out, they're exhausted, they feel like they're not getting any traction. It doesn't matter what country you're in. I think everyone's having an iceberg effect where they pretend they're fine on the surface, but underneath it all, there's so much uncertainty that you've really lost connection with feeling okay. So it's a bit like Max here, who's got, he was doing so well with his training, and then all of a sudden he broke his foot, and now he's become super clingy, and Mastiffs and that kind of breed are super clingy dogs anyway, but he's lost his self-confidence. So he doesn't know that he's a strong, capable doggle. So he just clings on to everything and needs different attention and needs all this advice and all this care. And I think a lot of people are feeling like they don't have any confidence in themselves. So maybe you're a self-starter. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're a really motivated person, and you're able to navigate this to the best of your ability and still keep trying to pull yourself out of a hole, see the wood for the trees, be positive, do the self-work, practice your breathing, find time to exercise, all those things that we should do to make sure that we're in a good mindset. Not everyone is having the ability to do that right now. Not everyone is you. And most leaders and most business owners and entrepreneurs and people that have a little bit of chutzpah are already more motivated than the average person. They're already more self-disciplined than the average person. They're already looking for new things all the time. They're all ready to dive back in and do whatever it takes. But that's not the majority of the population. The majority of the population actually are tired, and they just don't want to be bothered. They want to take a paycheck, go home, plan a holiday, be with their family. They just want to feel okay. And what's worrying me is that people can't get back to feeling okay. I've got to say that again. I don't like the fact that so many people can't get back to feeling okay. So what we need to do is recognize that everyone's going to process information differently. Now, the ironic thing is that this is a $1 trillion industry, dealing with overwhelm, dealing with stress, making sure people feel better, motivating teams, getting your kids to do what they need to do, getting people to get out of depressive situations and feeling like they've got more self-confidence and courage. It's an ongoing journey. But despite all the digital platforms, all the self-help, all the things like Instagram and LinkedIn and social media and gatherings, we're worse off than ever before. Look at Max. If you can spot Max, say hi. So the thing is that nobody can do this for you. And I think that's the biggest worry. It does not matter if anyone else picks up the self-help tools. It does not matter what you try and pull anyone else to do. What matters is you have to put your oxygen mask on first, because if you are a person that feels that you have to help other people, or you just need to help yourself today, then you have to think, what is it that I need to do just for today to feel a little bit better? And then build on that, and then go back to what are the things that are bothering you at the moment. Write those things down. Don't leave stuff in your head. It's like having all these open folders on your computer, and it takes up all that hard drive. The fastest way to move from chaos to calm, or from fear to fact, is to actually critically write things down, not in your phone, but on a piece of paper, because it makes a cognitive connection between all your thoughts, and it gets it out on paper, and it kind of deletes your operating system from all that overthinking, and then you can organize your thoughts. And that's why I do things like the now, next, then, and if checkboxes, which I can send you if you want that. And most importantly, I think we have a lot of expectations upon us, and we also have a lot of information thrown at us, and not everyone's going to assimilate that information, not everyone's going to apply that information, and a lot of people just don't have the capacity to be better right now. They really don't. And with all the good intention, as a business owner or a leader, you can do all this work, but your employees just might not have the energy for it, because they just want to get home and they're just going through the grind. So I think understanding where people's needs sit, the basic human factors of, I think it's the Maslow hierarchy of needs, shelter, food and water. And funnily enough, there are so many people that don't even have that right now. So a roof over their head, kids going to school with good lunches, and we've got this big dichotomy of all these hustle goals on the internet, you know, $1 million businesses and boss mode, but really in real life I see a lot of people struggling. So the message today is not everyone's going to have the energy to do the work, and that's okay. I think we just have to exhale and stop putting pressure on ourselves that we have to be perfect, and we have to be motivated, and we have to be inspirational, and we have to have everything organized, because sometimes you just can't. But what you must do is take care of your own operating system and go, am I dealing with the amount of information that's coming in properly? Am I working from a fear-based decision making? Am I trying to avoid conflict? Am I trying to avoid loss, avoid financial discussions? Write the things down you're trying to avoid, because they're the things you need to face head on. And when you do that, you have the confidence and the courage and the conviction to keep going, because you can smash those things out, because usually they're very factual. So whatever you're going through at the moment, whether you're a person that's motivated for self-help and you can use these tools, or you're just sick of hearing about it, all you need to be responsible for first and foremost is yourself. Even if you've got kids or a puppy or whatever else, you're no good to anyone else unless you can really figure out how to unlock that stress and overwhelm in your own thinking. And the fastest way to do that is to take a deep breath, press reset, write shit down, and then pause and restart your day. So no one's Hercules, not everyone's Arnold Schwarzenegger or Chris Hemsworth or whoever it is that can train and do lots of different things and be motivated. All those people have gone through their own breaking points. The difference is they work on their mindset to get out of it faster. So today I'm going to be in the studio with Radical Self-Belief, the podcast. I'm doing a special series, a special limited edition series. It's called Breaking Point. I have Kim Morrison on the show today, the Queen of Self-Love. Some amazing other guests. We'll have Joel Bushby, the natural transformer. He has created the most incredible community and also shares his life and everything funny with his wife, but really with a great message behind it. We've got a couple of other amazing guests as well. So I feel that a lot of people are at breaking point. I want you to feel seen. You're not alone. Please reach out if you're like, I just don't know where to go. Even knowing there's someone else on the end of a message is really good, a real person. And remember, you don't have to put your expectations onto other people. All you have to do is take care of how you show up every day. So remember, not everyone has the capacity or the energy to do the work. And when you can have that work done for yourself, you're in a much better position to help other people. And if you're a business leader and you're investing in training for your staff, remember, everyone's going to take information differently, use it differently, want it differently, and if there's a will, there's a way. So I hope this helped. Come and join me on Accelerate. We've got, I think February is the last month for founding member specials, which is $97 for everything once, and then you can help shape the app. So we're just about to finish that off. We've got some amazing things going on there. And come and listen to Radical Self-Belief, the podcast, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, etc. New season, we're recording today. And remember, no one's perfect. No life is perfect. But the conditions have to always be perfect, because you just have to figure it out. And sometimes it just means take the pressure off, take a break, stop, write stuff down, and regroup as many times as required in the day, because the only thing that will get you out of chaos and fear is your mindset, and that's the one thing you can control. I'm Nikki Fogden-Moore, the Mojo Maker. I look forward to seeing you on Instagram and YouTube and everything else, and back on Monday Mojos. We start Mojos in March again after a 6-month hiatus. I've just been listening to so many people, seeing what you've been sending in, so I look forward to following up with you all and giving you information that's relevant, real time, and can really make a difference. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video. Whenever you're watching it, tune in again, and if you can share, like, follow and subscribe, that always helps keep everything going, and it's a beautiful transaction in the world to say thank you. We need to do it more. See you later. No, I don't have to end it.